Identify the interests in the conflict to ensure you get what you need from the resolution. That seems rather obvious, right? Is we have to think about what is it that we really want and why do we want it before we start asking for it. But you'd be amazed how many people don't do that. And that is why I wrote this book. I'm Nancy Schick of Third Year Conflict Resolution and the author of this book, DIY Conflict Resolution. You'll notice that it is the 7 choices and the 5 actions of the masters. And we're going through in this short series of videos, the 5 actions. This is action number 2. So after you've gone through the 7 choices and really connected with the emotional aspects, and so that you're not going to spill that over on someone else during the discussions of resolution, and then you can define that conflict succinctly so that you can focus your energy again on resolution, then you can start figuring out why you want what you want. Why are you asking for the settlement that you want in your divorce or in your employment case? Maybe it's even in a personal injury case. As a litigator, I saw how people would adopt their values from someone else. And then no matter what settlement they got or resolution that they got from the lawsuit, they still felt kind of incomplete. And it's because that car was more than just a thing. For some people, I remember one case in particular I did up in the Bronx very early in my career, and it'll stick with me probably forever, is this young man. It was just a property damage case in the eyes of the court, but this was somebody who had saved up all of his money and finally was able to afford a car. And then it got sideswiped. And it was not just about his identity. It was everything about him working toward that and having something he'd worked years for taken from him. So I want you to realize that that goes on behind every single one of these conflicts. And the courts aren't necessarily equipped to deal with the emotional aspects that go on in conflict. But I am. I've gotten a lot of training on this, and I've written the book for you so that you can start doing this in your day-to-day life. I'm going to put a worksheet this time in the notes to the video where you can start working through the things that about the conflict, like what you thought at the beginning of the relationship or the beginning of the situation, what you believed should or shouldn't happen, and what you wanted then, what you want now, and how those two come together. I'm also going to continue to do the series until we get through all 5 actions. So make sure you hit that subscribe button below. I'll put a link for the video. The notes to the video. I'll put a link to the book as well. And in the meantime, keep listening with your third ear for those hurts you can heal.